What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of RawGameplay.com, where the only thing we like raw is our video gameplay. Once again, I'm one of your hosts, Michael C. Hurdle, Xbox 360 gamer tag Raw Gameplay right here, and PlayStation 3 ID Raw Gameplay as well.
And I'm Corey Ashley, Xbox 360 gamer tag Neo Supreme. And my PlayStation ID is Supreme Neo in reverse.
That's what we always say. And just in case you're new to this show, this video game show, Raw Gameplay is your #1 source for video game news, podcasts, video gameplay information from two regular guys that stand here, play the games, of course, and then give you our take on the video game, and then just hope that you bug out and laugh at our jokes and our little comedic comments that we make about the game. And
we're not sponsored or infiltrated.
That is 100% correct. So that means Raw Gameplay is pure, and we give you our honest take, as Corey always say, our honest opinion. So thank you for tuning in to this episode of Raw Gameplay. First and foremost, like we always have to say, because we always got to thank everybody for watching Raw Gameplay. We'd like to thank everyone who's been making donations to rawgameplay.com. If you go to rawgameplay.com, you hit the donation button, you can make a PayPal donation. We'd like to thank you guys first and foremost, because you know why? If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be able to buy most of these crappy games that we have back here. King of the Fighters 12. All right. Yeah. So just want to let you guys know, thank you for tuning in. Please, if you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. It should be over near Corey, because, it helps us out. And right below me on YouTube.
It's free.
It's free on YouTube. Right below me here somewhere is a 5-star, actual 5 stars. Give us 5 stars, man. Bless us, because we don't get paid for this, and you pay us by doing that. Yeah. All right? Yeah. All right, so thank you for watching. Free too. Like I said before, I don't want to milk the hell out of it, but we have to say this. Raw Gameplay's 1-year anniversary is coming up September 5th, and I just want to look at this list here that I put together. It's going to be at the Inkwell Cafe on September 5th, 2009. Nice. It's a really nice place. It has televisions on the wall. It has televisions everywhere, flat screens, so we can play some Street Fighter. We hate Street Fighter, but we love Street Fighter. Yeah. So we can't front. So we love Street Fighter. It's located on... he said... It's located on 408 Rogers Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11225. The website is inkwellcafe.com. And the phone number is 718-675-6145. It's going to be from 2 o'clock in the afternoon to 6 o'clock. That's what we're renting it for. Make sure we have food. We're gonna have food. We're gonna have cake. Please be. This is what we have to say. Disclaimer. You have to be 18. You have to be 21 or older to purchase drinks from the bar, because it's an open bar. It's a bar. So please bring your ID if you want to purchase drinks. Right. From 2 to 6, we're gonna be having. Of course, come in there, bug out with us. It's absolutely free, okay? So you don't have to bring any money to get in, but you have to bring money, of course, if you want to purchase drinks or food. From 2:30 to 3:30, food is on us. So early birds, happy hour
for you guys.
Food is on us. And I think the first 20 people will get a Raw Gameplay T-shirt that we're in the midst of making. And, I don't want to milk it to death, because, we have a lot to talk about. But we'll talk about it during, and we'll have giveaways and et cetera, et cetera. But, we have to say that because it's very important. Please come out and support us. Come bug out with us. It's going to be fun. Bring your arcade sticks or your fight pass, because we will be playing some Street Fighter.
So chill out, bug out.
That's right.
Have food with us, watch TV, have a drink, or just stop in and say hey.
That's not watch TV, but play games on the TV. Because, we don't look at no TV. You know us, we gamers. So, in today's episode, we're going to talk about G.I.Joe. The game, was it Rise of Cobra? Is it?
Yeah.
The Rise of Cobra.
In accordance with the movie that just came out.
That just recently dropped. We're going to talk about Marvel, a little bit about Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And, of course, man, we got through it in there. Batman Arkham Asylum demo.
Well, of course, I'm pretty sure many of you already downloaded it for the PS3 and the Xbox already. Yes, it's nice. It's what we've been waiting for a Batman game. We've had old geek ones before, but this one seems to be very, very promising. Now, as I told you before, we had a promising DC character game come out before with the movie Superman Returns, and the demo had everybody gassed up and ready. And then when we played it, a big WTF was over everyone's heads after they played it. But given that type of bad experience,
Let's start off with Batman.
Yeah, the way I see with this game right here, it offers a good amount. I don't think it's repetitive. Hopefully, it's not. That's probably the only issue that I may come up, but I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue. Like, they actually got Kevin Conroy, the voice of the Batman character in the cartoon.
The cartoon, yeah, and it matches well.
It matches, so I'm like, they went all out for you guys.
They went in.
They went in with the voice talent. That is beautiful. I'm like, wow, I thought he wouldn't come out just for cartoons. We came out for the game.
For the game,
of course. That's a big impact right there. They got me for that from jump.
Yo, you called me. You said, your son, the Batman Arkham Asylum demo was out. I said, what? You said, yeah, you ain't downloaded it yet? I said, no, I did not. I said, I will be going home right after work and download that.
Because I will tell you, I would look religiously on the demo downloads for the PS3 and the Xbox, and I'm like, nothing yet. These guys waiting for.
The only demo that was available was a GameStop kiosk demo.
Where you had to go over there and just beat up a bunch of guys, which is good, but they only give you a very limited view of what the game could offer.
They only put you in one little space. You can't go nowhere else. Like the demo that we have now,
yeah.
You can actually, you're in that space still,
right.
But then you can now venture out because now they give you a little more.
Just a little bit more. Like, rather we know it's a combat oriented game. So the fact of the matter is, okay, we know it's punch, whatever, countering, but it's not like repetitive countering like in Assassin's Creed. Like, it is a bit easier when you see they give you a indication that the guy's about to attack you. You press the Y button or the PlayStation is the triangle button.
Right.
They do an automatic counter or whatever, which is good. After a while, you're like, okay, I could beat up a room full of guys, but then there's going to be guys with machine guns and other weapons too that you have to look out for.
Right.
So you're going to have to fight. You can't just jump into a fight and just, know you're going to box your way out of it. And the game is set up where it actually gives you a little bit more options than you expect Batman to have. They also have a detective mode when you press like the right bumper on Xbox or the R1.
I love that.
Well, I'm sorry, L1.
It's the
left bumper.
The left bumper.
Yeah, it's the left bumper.
The left bumper for detective
where
mode.
you could like see things like you see like the dude's skeletons have like a kind of X-ray mode, and it picks up, I guess, kind of like a black light kind of version of things. Right, exactly like a Ferrell.
Almost, but better, I say.
Right, because Batman, he got money.
He's high tech.
He got money.
Got cheddar.
He got like Iron Man's ingenuity and some of his gadgets, you know what I'm saying? So it could be just as nice, but he don't fly around and stuff like that.
Well, he glides.
And they also have a stealth and sneak factor where you're gonna have to, you may have to put in the detective mode to check how much dudes are behind walls that you can't see and all that stuff, how much are armed, check for the gargoyles. You could use your grappling hook and mount yourself on gargoyles or certain services you could get yourself out of.
That's right.
If you can't climb up and all that stuff.
You be out.
Right.
Quick.
So it's like, it's not just the regular, punch, fling batarangs around like past many, just about every Batman game was like.
Yeah, right.
So they actually put in, a couple of his gadgets, proper use of the battery, you have to actually aim it and lock on, the stealth factor, where you could actually perch yourself on a gargoyle above an enemy, and you can hang down upside down and catch him and bring him up.
Right back up to the top of the gargoyle.
Right, so you have a nice feel like that you're Batman.
Yeah.
But you can't get hurt, though. You can't get beat up.
And what I don't like is the fact that, I'm a little spoiled, like from Wolverine X-Men Origin, that your energy goes back up. Batman, let me just tell you.
Not Wolverine.
Let me tell y'all something. When you play, we just played the demo because it just dropped.
You're right.
So imagine when you're playing the real game, you're gonna have to. You just can't roll up on dudes and start punching them because a lot of dudes got weapons.
Right, like you said, we got spoiled about Wolverine, but Wolverine's he's a beast.
That's
why they sent that man after the Hulk, because he could, after a while, he could heal and give a whole bunch of beatings. Batman, remember, as dope as he is, as great people want to see him as, he's still a man.
He remember I saw a cartoon, all the Justice League, it was on a mountain, and they all like flew away and disappeared.
Flew away, disappeared, flash with the super speed,
and you just
Batman
see Batman
had to run and jump and swing like everybody else.
I was like, Batman got the wackest powers, but he's always the one last when everybody get their ass kicked.
He's the best one to have on your side.
For real, Batman, he got intelligence. And that's what it is.
That's what counts. And this game makes you play a bit more intelligently, rather than just running in, punch, fling a couple of batarangs, and the game is done. No, it actually gives you, a lot more bang for its buck. I think what it looks like, I'm pretty sure it's going to be $60 when it drops. And I think this is definitely a pickup where we didn't have the game yet, but it looks like a definite buy.
I would definitely want to buy that game as soon as it comes out, just from playing the demo.
Right.
I got a little lost. When we first put the demo on, I got a little lost because it doesn't give